a long.
Tari Eason comes in for Josh Okogie. And MP subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And then for Brooklyn, Lonnie's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Demon. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Johnson. Also Thomas out there. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Pass to Mann. Outside Thomas, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Thomas got 12 in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP deciding where to go with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thomas with it. He's got 12. Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Clint Capella is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard. Then it's MP. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Brooklyn shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Shepard. And the Nets also making a change. Whitehead's checked in. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Another miss by Houston. Nets trail by 4. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Capella. Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Okogie's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for MP. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Thomas. Pass to Demon. Over in the corner, Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, Fred VanVleet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be. So for the Rockets, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And MP subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Mann's checked in for Brooklyn. A 3 from MP. MP showing the range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Thomas. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Rockets on top, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films at you. And stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
All right, guys, now let's take a glance at the injuries that both of these teams are dealing with.
And it's a big deal when Kevin Durant is out. No one can make up for the loss of his production, but also gives your opponent confidence.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more even. He's checked in for Houston. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Wolf at the 4-man position. Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Alperen Şengün. So, Allie, what's the word?
Thanks. I got some news from Houston's head athletic trainer. He confirmed that it's shin splints, and it's causing a great deal of discomfort right now. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
In real time, very hard to know how bad these injuries really are. Glad to know this guy's going to be back at it pretty soon.
6 to shoot. Here's Mann. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mann's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A three ball. And it's MP with the three. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Coming right back. MP with a huge three.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Drives to the hoop. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Wolf. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 8 points for him.
Boy, excellent pass from Cam Thomas. This is exactly what his coaches want more of.
MP outside. And another 3 for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Demon. Fires for 3. Outside for Thomas. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Smith.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Van Vliet. And another 3 for Houston.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 18. Drops in the layup for 2. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Houston holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Shepard. Tari Eason is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's MP in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And stolen by Eason. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Shepard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
It's deflected. Over in the corner, Williams. The tray drills the three-pointer.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Rockets. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Inside. The rebound by Johnson.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
GH, just when you think you've seen it all. Half season of father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Houston needs to get a shot up. Finney-Smith gets it to go from beyond the arc. Finney-Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jay Shante comes in for Shepard. And a new group in for the Nets. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Nets passing it around. Back to man. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Eason. Tate kicks to Finney-Smith. Thomas against Tate. Finney-Smith passes to MP. Here's Eason. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Pass to man. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Wolf. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
MP outside. The 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Tries from 10. The Rockets pull it in. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Wolf grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 13-5 run. Good on the bucket. MP's got 40 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Driving in. Wolf, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
MP outside. From outside the arc, it drops.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
So we see Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying